So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Musiala aims beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. Adams cuts it out. And it's Belletti. Referee's given a throw. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah, and it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two, and he's had it nicked away. Thuram, pretty cagey early on from both sides. Mbappe, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
Prachuap with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Goes to finish! And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In towards, climbs up big! Messi. Still goalless. And it's Salah. Messi. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that was vital. Well, that has not gone well. Salah. Beckham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Belletti. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Ball swung in. That'll be a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Prachuap have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Now it's Bale. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Musiala. Musiala will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Collar stood his ground strongly. Half an hour played now. Musiala. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Real chance, it's shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And he cuts out the supply. Ronaldinho. And it's Bale. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Messi. Serginho. Collar. Beckham standing over it. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Bale. Musiala. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Beckham. He rises! Big moment! Massive goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Ronaldinho demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot.
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice! And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. The midway point of the game.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Changes made by neither side from what we understand. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Messi. Musiala. And it's Belletti. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And that is a little undercooked. Pull it. And it's Bale. Adams. Messi. And it's Bale. And the counter is on. Beckham. And he's onside. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Prachuap do have a chance to counter here. Well, that's well spotted. Belletti. And they can counter here. Messi. And Serginho.
There they go, hunting again.
And here's Musiala. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Davids.
The attendance for this match
Musiala.
was 29,514.
And Konate. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Serginho. Mbappe. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Thuram. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Passing nice and neat. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Prachuap clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's found a way through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, there's the clearance. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Bale.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Mbappe. Messi. Great hit! Oh, no. That could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 42.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Messi. Number 21, Mbappe. Coming on the field, number 14, Neymar. Number 10, Baggio.
Roberto Baggio.
Number 11,
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Substitution in progress.
Pull it. Well, that looks a decent ball. That is good alertness.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Substitution on the field. Number 27, Serginho. Coming on to replace him.
He's picked his way through.
Number 17, Joshua Kimmich.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's got the shot away! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Late in the day! This could well be it!
Prachuap clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Prachuap complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Batistuta.
Prachuap probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And he welcomes it in. Batistuta! Oh, no, what has happened here?
They're avoiding the blatant...
And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a nicely weighted pass. Collier. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Lahm looking to hit the byline here. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Messi. And it's Bale. And the pass is intercepted. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, that's well spotted. Nesta cuts it out.
Well, the greatest goal threat down below us, Peter, is Michael Owen.
Forever the boy wonder. Burst onto the world scene, of course, in such sensational style and left us with that unforgettable impression.
Yeah, and he'll forever be remembered for that, Peter, but His catch-me-if-you-can style of finishing and one-on-one duels with keepers, it became the norm.
Absolutely so, and I guess we're all expecting him to notch a goal or two here. And here's Owen. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Owen. Bale is onto it in a flash. The message is clear, none shall pass. Van Dijk. Batistuta. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Bale. Nicely spread. Beckham. Threads one in.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Big chance! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. That looks like a
great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kohler clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Great position here. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. Lahm chooses to go back. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Dixon. To Gerrard. Oh, that's a nice ball. Beckham. And it's hoisted clear.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Messi. Oh, nice touch. Messi. Oh, smashing header! And that was very necessary. Traoré. Owen, given the lift of his goal, he can run onto that. He's got away. He's had a hit! Goal! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And now he has two. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Hullet. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
En el marcador está a punto de aparecer el número premiado de nuestra rifa de hoy. Buena suerte a todos.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the...
And a shot! In for a header! And yes, it's there! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides and with such great individual talent.
Heads it! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Now it's Hullet. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. Chouameni.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Oh, it's played into the area. And he's taking no chances there.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Beckham. Rivaldo. Always onto this. And he's managed to get free. He rises! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Rivaldo. And it's Rivaldo. Now it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Now the finish! Oh, he's been... And again! And again! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's away! And it's Batistuta. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Couldn't squeeze it through. That's a sharp pass. Nice interception, well timed. Header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Opts to play it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. That's a nicely measured pass. He's picked his way through. And the shot! Oh, he's found some space here. He's in space and looking for options. Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Costa Curta. Some really good ball movement. And here's the chance to counter. Dink through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Beckham. Rivaldo. Owen providing an outlet on that flank.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Messi. Chance for the header! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
So now the difference is 3. In with a header! It's a goal! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he produced a terrific header, but his last-minute burst forward worked a treat while everyone else was waiting to see where the ball was likely to arrive.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So, just a consolation, or is there a way? Terrific header! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Dixon. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Done delicately, and he was quick to react. That's that, the end. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaring.